jetzt wieder. Okay, so eine Haram. Hier mit meinem Let's Play von Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor's Past. Und beim letzten Mal haben wir im Logic Chess Courtney auseinandergenommen. Das klingt so böse, aber... Und dadurch herausgefunden, dass hier... Naja... Man hat zwar jetzt nicht viel herausgefunden über den Tathergang, also jetzt mit dem Verschwinden des Beweises und dem Aufenthaltsort von Sebastian, aber dafür, dass sie die Mutter von John Marsh ist. Also dem kleinen Gör, was ja als Schauspieler bei Mozilla auftritt. Und dass dieser auch noch entführt wurde. Jetzt, wo ich so während der Pause überlegt habe, das macht jetzt tatsächlich wieder Sinn. Weil John hat so tatsächlich so gerichtliches Wissen, so juristisches Wissen. Der wusste ja von wegen mit den Anwaltsmarken. Hat er auch direkt gemeint, aha, du bist Staatsanwalt, wo ist deine Marke? Zeig mal her. Also, krass. What? John is Miss Courtney's son? No way, I mean, he's already so big for him to be your... Yes, John is indeed my son. Please look at this. This is a clipping from a magazine. It's an article about... It's an article about John! Do you always carry this around with you? Yes, I always keep it close by. It's like a charm to me. It seems the bond that they share is a strong one. However, are you absolutely certain that he's been kidnapped? Yes, I received a call from the kidnapper just before the trial started. What were their demands? They had only one demand. A not guilty verdict for Patricia Rowland. I see. So that's what happened. Ah. Ja gut. Das macht dann jetzt auch wieder Sinn. Since there's no evidence, that would make me innocent. Isn't that right, Your Honor? That is correct. The prosecution has not produced sufficient evidence to prove the defendant guilty. As such, I hereby find the defendant Patricia Rowland. So, that's why you were going to deliver a not guilty verdict earlier. I am not qualified to be a judge. A judge must be able to remain impartial and composed above all else. And yet... Despite this, in the trial just now, I was about to hand down a verdict that was led solely by my heart. Judge Courtney, the goddess of law must be furious with me, but I simply cannot do it. I couldn't hand down a fair verdict if it meant I had to sacrifice my own son. You can't! Okay. A real parent would never abandon their own child. If that makes the goddess of law angry, then maybe the goddess is the one who's wrong. The goddess is guilty! Guilty! Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Indeed. To declare a goddess guilty. We're responsible for upholding the law, but at the same time, we're only human. Nobody would hand down a verdict that would sacrifice their own child. Thank you very much, Miss Faraday, Prosecutor Edgeworth. However, I cannot simply run away from the courtroom. Judge Courtney, so this is where you've been. It appears it's time. Miss Courtney! My father, he was a prosecutor. Your father? Yes, he stood in court, just like you. And now, with all that has happened, it got me thinking. What if my father had been in the same position as you are now? If a prosecutor was being coerced into obtaining a guilty verdict. I know. If my life were on the line, my father would definitely come to steal me back. Steal you back? Miss Courtney, why don't you let us take care of it? What? I'm gonna go steal John back for you. As the second Yatagarasu, I, Karen Faraday, give you my word. So, the great thief Yatagarasu plans to steal the truth, huh? What say you, Judge Courtney? Will you place your trust into your young great thief? Prosecutor Edgeworth. And if it's alright with you, I wish to help as well. Thank you very much. I know that it's really not my place to ask this of you. But please, do whatever you can. Please save John. You got it! Just leave everything to us! Allow me to leave my cell phone with you. You may get a call from the kidnapper at some point. You have my word. I will ensure the safe return of your phone along with your son. And I will do everything in my power to prolong the trial. But even then, at most the trial can only last for about 2 more hours. 2 hours, huh? So until 2 p.m. That's our time frame. I must return to court. Miss Faraday, Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall leave the rest to you. Hey, I thought you were taking a break from being the great thief. As of right now, the great thief Yatagarasu is back in business. Alright, time to put on the gloves and hit the pavement. It's my first request after all. Is that so? In that case, we'd better begin our investigation post-haste. If we hope to track down John. Where'd he run off to? Might have just gone back home. That's right! I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to get any filming done today. Or he may have run away. We should probably begin our investigation from the front of the Grand Tower. Hey! Hold it, Mr. Edgeworth! You're not the one in charge anymore! From here on out, this is a job for a great thief, which means I'm the leader now. If that's the case, then what am I supposed to do? Mr. Edgeworth, you get to be the first ever great thief's assistant! So I am a thief's assistant now. Alright, let's get going! The great thief Yatagarasu takes flight once again! Hüpf, hüpf, hüpf. Aber wenn man so überlegt, jetzt im gesamten Spielverlauf, wie viele Jobs hatte Edgeworth jetzt insgesamt? Junge, Junge, Junge! Das kann er sich alles auf seinen Lebenslauf aufschreiben. Das wird noch mal... 6. April, 12:10 Uhr, outside Grand Tower Tower Plaza. Okay, also wir haben ein Zeitlimit. Come on. Wir schaffen das. Here we are, the scene of the crime. Let's get to work. Now, say it with me, Mr. Edgeworth. Say what? Even in the depths of night. Nein. Aw, come on! Say the rest with me! And just why should I do that? Because the great thief Yatagarasu has arrived on the scene! If we don't say the introduction, it just doesn't feel right. I have no intention of becoming a thief. Ah, fine then. I'll do it myself. By myself, Entschuldigung. Even in the depths of night, even no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's plight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagalazu!
Ich bin Duckwing Duck!
Yes, Kai, I know you are. I, on the other hand, bin Duckwing Duck. And I'm starting the investigation. You're no fun. We don't have time for fun. We only have until 2 o'clock. We need to begin making inquiries immediately. Good thing we have a photo, so we can go right ahead and start asking around. Okay. Then let's do this. This trailer is used to shuttle actors to and from the film lot. It shuttles the actors? Does that mean... Galactic trailer! Ready for launch! 3, 2, 1, ignition! Blast off at the speed of light! Shuttle thrusters on full! Rocket bathroom engage! I would prefer a calm, relaxing bath myself. Na gut, süß. Was haben wir denn sonst noch? Hey, John! Guess he's not here. His basket looked pretty suspicious to me, but... It certainly does. Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ich zeig mit dem Finger auf dich. Das ist los.
Why are you touching the truck?
Peek. Peek. Stirb, Truck! Stirb!
The truck's body is cold to the touch. It seems to have been parked here for some time. You can figure all that out just by touching it? Considering the length of time it's been parked here, the driver must not be nearby. I suppose we won't be able to ask them any questions until they return. Nice. Und das auch einmal für ein Taxi. Hey buddy, what's wrong? Your face looks so serious. Have you picked up any passengers here today? Oh, I sure did, but it was only one group. What did they look like? It was a pair of men. They were both wearing black. Did you happen to see a small boy with them? There's a picture of him! Nope, it was just the 2 guys. I understand. Thank you for your cooperation. I was hoping you would have some more information for us. But I guess not. Aber wir wissen schon mal, dass mit dem Taxi 2 schwarz gekleidete Männer vorhanden sind.
Moment. Gin? Wodka?
Na gut. Thank you for your hard work, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I'm not a prosecutor at the moment, but I'll keep quiet about that for now. Thank you. What are you doing here? Sir, I'm on guard duty. Then, could you tell me about the cars that have passed through here today? The only ones that came through here were that taxi and that blue truck. So, 2 different vehicles came through this place. This is valuable information. Na gut. Alles klar, dankeschön. Einen Moment mal. Bist du nicht Will Powers?
Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're... This with Will Powers. He's an action star I met in a previous case.
Ja, Steel Samurai wieder, Episode 3, erstes Ace Attorney. Ah, wie schön.
Na hi, wie geht's dir denn? He also played the role of the Steel Samurai, warrior of New Old Tokyo. It's been a long time. Pleased to meet you! I'm Kay Faraday, a great thief! Some stuff has happened, so now Mr. Edgeworth is my assistant.
Nice to meet you. But, thief? And Mr. Edgeworth is your assistant?
Please pay it no heed. More importantly, I'd like you to ask you some questions about the case.
Okay. I don't know if I'll be much help, though.
He's an actor who has been working with John. It may be a bit sudden, but let's hear what he has to say. Natürlich, Sie sind ja so gesehen hier Kollegen. Der könnte uns echt gut helfen.
I had heard that you were handling the investigation for this case, but...
Well I'm not the prosecutor in charge, though.
But if you're the assistant, then does this mean that Kay is in charge?
No, this is just a simple You've got a good eye on you! You're completely right! She jumped at the chance. Since I'm in charge here, I'd like you to answer a few questions post-haste, and please be frank. Did anything happen to catch your eye? Ergo, did you notice anything? Who is she trying to imitate?
Be frank, huh? Well, I feel sorry for the victim, but I can't help but worry about what will happen with the filming from now on.
No, that's only natural. Still, I would think that filming would be difficult now.
I knew it. This is bad. We can only use this location for a little while longer, too.
Is the filming almost complete then?
No, but construction will begin here soon, so we won't be able to film here anymore. We're only using this vacant lot until construction begins.
So the rest of the movie will be filmed at Global Studios.
Things aren't looking good. There are even some people spreading bad rumors.
Bad rumors?
Lately, a journalist has been coming by repeatedly saying, "This film lot's hiding a real monster, I reckon. There ain't no use hiding it." And stuff like that.
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about.
Yes, it was that photographer from before.
You're not actually hiding a real monster, are you?
Of course not. If there really was one, I'd be out of a job.
Gut, macht Sinn. Na gut. It seems they're putting a lot of work into this movie.
That's because this is our first attempt at making a sequel to an old classic. Global Studios is pouring their heart and soul into this one.
I wish they'd put that much effort into making a new Still Samurai series. Ah, da spricht das kleine Still Samurai Fanboy.
Oh, süß.
What role are you playing this time, Mr. Powers?
I'm playing the mighty Mozilla.
Wow, you're the main character!
Well, much obliged. I'm wearing a full body costume again, so my face won't be seen this time either.
I see. That costume sure is cool though. I wanna try wearing it too. I know. How about next time you let me get in a costume? Maybe just the horn part?
That's not really possible. You can't get inside the horns.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm not in the Screen Actors Guild after all.
I don't think that's what he means.
Na gut. Oh, jetzt wird's spannend. John Marsh. I would like to ask you some questions about John.
What John? Ah, I heard about it from the girl and stuff. How he suddenly vanished from right in front of you guys. That's just like him.
Does he do that a lot?
I'd say so. During filming breaks, if you even took your eyes off of him for a moment, he'd be gone.
Do you have any idea as to where he might have gone?
I don't know, but I ran into him as he was leaving the film lot.
What? Really? Oh, dann ist er der Letzte, der ihn gesehen hat vor seinem Verschwinden. Oh, mehr Infos, bitte. Where did John go?
I saw him get in the trailer, but when he was checking the equipment, he was gone again.
The trailer, huh? There might still be some traces of him left behind. Mr. Powers, could you show us the trailer?
Sure thing. It's a bit of a mess right now, though.
Let's take him up on his offer and examine the inside of the trailer. Okay! Then let's do this. About John's seat.
Ah, it's over there, where that backpack's sitting.
Something is sticking out of the back. This is a tape?
Huh? It's a tape for filming. Why does John have one?
Did he film something? This might be a clue. Is there any way to check this contents?
We have a monitor to look over the footage that was filmed. We can use that.
Okay, dann lass mal.
Now then, let's see what's on the tape.
It looks like when John was practicing. John was practicing by himself. The monster's footprints can be seen as well, so this must have been recorded last night.
He does that sometimes. When he's not happy with his performance, he'll sneak onto the seat to practice by himself.
Wow, he really is hardworking!
He sure is. Although he's young, he's a real pro. He never rests until he's satisfied. Then again, I can't say that I approve of him using the equipment without asking.
John is able to operate the equipment all by himself?
More or less. If it's just basic filming.
Huh? What's wrong? Why isn't John on the screen anymore? I think he ran off somewhere just a few seconds before this. Did he go somewhere while the camera was still recording? The tape ends here. It looks like this was all that was recorded. No one else was on the camera except for John. Na gut. Gut zu wissen.
Das ist doch schon mal ein großes Schritt, ne?
Na gut, an dieser Stelle beenden wir dann aber auch wieder den Part. Edgeworth, guck in die Kamera. Ah, du auch, okay. Danke. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung wird gern gesehen. Das war's von meiner Seite. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. So, guys.